So the other week I was sat at home thinking, what videos could I make? So I clicked onto Premier Darts and, did what I think most people do, go on low to high, and I found the two cheapest darts possible. Some Winmore ones and some Harrows ones. I added them both to the basket and shipped them to home. It is a few weeks since I was scrolling through Premier Darts and I've got the two cheapest darts that I could find. The Harrows Pro Brass and the Winmore Broadside. So let's give them an unboxing and compare them. So let's start with the Winmore ones. I'm just going to get these open here. This is, this is just going to explode. I'm not strong enough for that. There we go. Got it out behind the camera. So when you open it up, you've got that kind of back plate thing. Then you open it up and you've got the darts themselves and the flights that they come with. To make things fair, I'm not editing these at all. I'm literally going to put them with the stuff that they came with. These ones, the Winmore ones, are 22 grams. Okay, just making sure that was in camera then. In terms of the grip, both grips are kind of similar. There's not much grip that you can, do with brass darts. They don't come with, the ring though to keep the flights in place. But I guess if you're using these darts, it's not because you want to keep using them. It's for a starter dart, which is kind of what the brass is for, I guess. These are, I don't like these stems. I usually use the K-Flex. So it's like the first time I've had to put these on in a while. I'll speed it up. There we go. Those are the Winmore ones. In the hand for the first time. They are chunky, no doubt about that, but the points feel nice and sharp. Those are the Winmore ones. I'm just going to set those to the side as I bring in the Harrows ones here. That was much easier. These ones are 24 gram. Actually, that's good. I don't know if the Winmore one has it. So the Winmore one doesn't. This has, loads of information over what brass darts are good for, which is really nice, actually. A good little addition there. Get the flights out of these ones. So naturally, the grip is kind of a bit more distinct on these ones. These ones have a bit more of a kind of out of the actual barrel. Those ones kind of goes into the barrel. The grip on this one comes out of the barrel. I can't remember the official name for it. It will be somewhere though. So let's get this final flight on. Okay, so these are what the Harrows ones look like. I've got the Winmore in the right hand here, Harrows in the left. Let's go give these both a chuck on the scolia in a power scoring. So the first darts we're going to go with are the Winmore ones. Ignore the 81 top power scoring scores because I hit an 80 on my first three darts and then my camera failed. So here we go. The first thing to notice for me about these ones is that I'm struggling to find much grip on them. Especially for me, I'm a rear gripper. But I found the treble there. If, as I'm trying to grip at the rear where I usually do, I am kind of gripping almost on the stem. So I am having to adjust my grip. But I guess that's why I know the darts I do, because I know that they are suited to me, obviously. They fly okay, definitely have their advantages. I find because the barrel is quite thick, they do come down quite easily, and obviously it makes it harder to group. Ooh, that second one wasn't bad there, you know. 274 so far. I am getting on with them. They are really kind of some of the best brass I've thrown in a while, these ones. But not much actual grip. You're going to struggle to find grip on these. But a nice 60 to finish off. These do fly straight, to be honest. Good for people who don't like too much grip, these ones, I'd say. Let's go give the Harrows ones a test. Right, this time we have the Harrows ones. So let's give them a throw. Finding trouble again. The brass darts are good on the treble 19s. The first thing to point out with these one is the grip. There is a lot more grip. I think it's easier to control the dart and where they go. I found that the other ones, the women ones, were slipping out of my hand a bit. These ones do fly less straight though, I would say. I think these ones are going in more on the angle. Right, so these ones are ahead at the moment, I think, in comparison to where the Winmore ones were at this time. Right. Okay, what's the score to be? The score to be is 390. Okay, it's doable. Good switch down there. These ones are better for someone who likes grip, 100%. Still not much rear grip, but I don't think you can really expect that on a brass dart anyway, to be honest. Surely now. So it's 23 needed to level. 8 needed. 3 needed. And it does it. The Harrows dart only narrowly beat the Winmore ones by 18 points. There are distinct points to be made, so let's do a comparison of the two. Right. So that is the throwing of both sets of darts done. I have the Harrows here, the Winmore here, and let's talk about some key comparison points. Starting off with the Winmore, they don't have much grip for them. Definitely not for people who like a grippy dart. Really good for people more rhythmic players, as these do fly a lot straighter than the Harrows. Sorry, the flight's come off there. They are, better, as I mentioned, for flying straight. So if you're trying to get your rhythm right as a starter, I'd go for the Winmore. With the Harrows, they do have a lot more grip to them. I think they are really good. Although they didn't fly as straight, they were going in at a bit more funny angles because they are heavier. So that's naturally going to come with brass darts. Heavier brass darts don't throw as straight. These are 24 grams, the Winmore are 22. These are good for people who like grip on their darts. Nevertheless, both darts are really good for people just getting started in the steel tip game, especially younger players. These are all being donated to 180 Youth Darts, as well as some other sets of darts. I will leave the link to their page in their description, in my description. I'll put in the description the link to their page. There we go, that's simpler. And please do check them out if you want to get involved in any way possible. This has been comparing the two cheapest sets of darts I could find. I will leave the link to both of these in the description if you do want to purchase them If you can subscribe, commenting means a great deal. It gets the interaction up, and I will respond to as many comments. In fact, I'll respond to every single comment. This has been comparing the 2 sets of cheapest darts I could find. I'll see you all in the next video.